Hello children, I hope you are all happy and safe. Welcome to this special English hour. Here, every day, we will be learning something new and interesting. Would you like to have some fun? Then come, join me in a fun action song. बच्चों, मेरे साथ एक डांस में अब जुड़ जाइए.
Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, jump, jump, jump. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, walk, walk, walk. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, dance, dance, dance. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, roll, roll, roll. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, jump, jump, jump. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, walk, walk, walk. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, dance, dance, dance. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, roll, roll, roll. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, jump, jump, jump. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, walk, walk, walk. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, dance, dance, dance. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, everybody roll.
Children, I hope you all liked the singing and dancing we just did. Now, I would like to ask you a few questions. Let us share our thoughts and ideas. बच्चों, अब मैं आपसे कुछ सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी. Have you ever tried to ride a bicycle? क्या आपने साइकिल चलाने की कभी कोशिश की है? I have tried riding a bicycle when I was a child. How was your experience? आपका अनुभव कैसा रहा? When I tried to ride the bicycle, I was very scared at first. I was not sure if I can balance. I was worried I may fall. Was it easy to learn how to ride a bicycle? साइकिल चलाना क्या आसान था? No, it was not easy. I was very scared at first, so I couldn't pedal correctly. Slowly, as I learned how to pedal the cycle, I was always worried that even though I had training wheels on the side, I would still fall down. Slowly, as I learned how to cycle and maintain my balance, the training wheels were removed. I was still very scared. What if I fell? Have you ever fallen down while trying to learn the cycle? क्या आप कभी साइकिल चलाते चलाते गिरे हैं? Yes, I have fallen down many times. I have bruised my elbows and my knees. Did you stop riding the bicycle because you fell down? क्या आपने साइकिल चलाना छोड़ दिया? No. Even though I got bruised, I continued practicing because I wanted to learn how to ride the bicycle and ride my cycle with my other friends. Whenever we want to learn something new, understand something new, it's very important to keep practicing because it is only with practice that we can at least try to be perfect. कोशिश करते करते ही हम कुछ नया सीख सकते हैं. आज के लेसन में हमें कुछ ऐसी ही सीख मिलेगी. Children, we all know that words are very important for a language. Come, let me show you some new words here. Archer, 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 precisely, 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 gourds, 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 uttered, 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 speechless, speechless, speechless. So the new words that we learned today are archer, precisely, gourds, uttered, and speechless. We will read these words even in the lesson today and try to understand their meaning. Children, have you heard the name China? I am sure you have. China is our neighboring country. Have you ever thought of visiting there? I have a story from China especially for you. Would you like to hear? Okay then. Please open page number 12 of your English Bal Bharati textbook. Today we will be reading a wonderful story that has come from China. We will be reading the lesson. It's only a matter of practice. If you have a textbook, please point to the words as I read. And if you don't have a textbook, then please listen carefully. It's only a matter of practice. Long, long ago, in faraway China, there lived an archer called Chen Yaozi. He was a very skilled archer and could perform wonderful feats of archery. He could hit the target precisely at the center even when it was placed at a very long distance. He liked to show off his skill to the admiring crowds that gathered around him. One day, he was practicing his skill in front of many admirers when he noticed an old man standing at the back. The man was carrying gourds of oil that were hanging from a long cane on his shoulder. All the other people were clapping their hands and praising Chen Yaozi. But this old man was quiet. He neither clapped nor uttered words of praise. He just stood there, nodding his head and said, "It's just a matter of practice." On whom is this story written? This story is written on Chen Yaozi. To which country does Chen Yaozi belong? Chen Yaozi belongs to China. Who was Chen Yaozi? Chen Yaozi was an archer. Who is an archer? Can you guess with my action? Yes, an archer is a person who knows the skill of archery, who plays the game of archery. What is archery? Archery is a game in which a person uses a bow and an arrow to hit a target that is already given. Chen Yaozi precisely hit his target, means he hit his target exactly on point. What did Chen Yaozi like? Chen Yaozi liked that people admired him. He liked to show off in front of people. One day, what did Chen Yaoze see? Chen Yaoze saw that while he was practicing his skill and all the crowd that gathered clapped for him, there was an old man who stood at the back. He just nodded his head. He never clapped. He only said, "It's just a matter of practice." What else did this old man have? This old man had gourds of oil with him. Chen Yaoze was annoyed. "Are you an archer yourself? Do you think anyone can do what I can do with my bow and arrows?" "No, sir," the old man replied. "I am not an archer, and I don't doubt your skill. All I said was, everything's a matter of practice." The old man, looking at Chen Yaoze hit the target, said, "It's only a matter of practice." Chen Yaoze got very angry. He was annoyed. He asked the old man, "Do you think anyone else can do what I can? Are you yourself an archer? Can anyone hit the target as precisely as I can?" At this, the old man said, "No, sir, I am not doubting your skill. You are great. All I'm saying is, to do anything, you need practice." Chen Yaoze became very angry. "What do you know that you pass such thoughtless comments on other people? Who are you?" "Please don't get angry, sir. I am an oil seller, as you must have guessed from the gourds. Every day I fill these gourds with oil and sell them. Over the years, I have achieved some skill in filling the gourds. If you allow, I'll show it to you." Chen Yaoze was very angry with the man. He asks him, "How can you pass such thoughtless comments?" Thoughtless comments are things we say without thinking how the other person would feel. The old man tells Chen Yaoze that I am only an oil seller. Over the years, I have achieved a skill in filling my oil gourds properly, precisely. Growled Chen Yaoze. Everybody was curious to see what would happen next. Patiently, the old man set down an empty gourd on the ground. Then he put a small coin on the mouth of the gourd. In those days, small coins had a little hole at the center. Then the old man stood up, took some oil in his ladle, and began to pour oil into the gourd from a height. The oil went straight into the gourd through the hole in the coin. When the old man had finished filling up the gourd, he lifted up the coin. Not a trace of oil could be seen on it. What did the old man do? The old man placed an empty gourd on the floor. On the mouth of the gourd, he placed a coin. The coin had a small hole in the center. Then the old man took a ladle, filled it with oil, and from a height tried to pour it in the gourd. The oil went straight into the gourd and filled it up. Once the gourd was full, the old man picked up the coin and showed. There was not a trace of oil on it. This means that the old man, even from the height, was able to put the oil straight into the gourd without allowing even a drop to spill over the coin. The people watching it were speechless with wonder. But the old man only smiled. As I said, there's nothing special about it. It's only a matter of practice, you see. Chen Yaoze lost all his anger and annoyance. He just gave a short laugh and said, "You have taught me something important today." After that, Chen Yaoze never showed off or boasted about his skill as an archer. What the old man did was just amazing, wasn't it? How from a height he poured oil straight into the gourd. Chen Yaoze was very impressed, but he also learnt a lesson. From that day onwards, Chen Yaoze understood that everything is a matter of practice. He did not show off or boast of himself. Did you all like the lesson we just read? I liked the lesson. It's only a matter of practice. Teaches us that nothing is impossible. With hard work and with practice, anyone can achieve anything. Don't we see this around us as well? The honey that you eat at home that you like so much, who makes it? There are little honey bees that collect nectar all day and prepare this honey especially for you. And they are mere insects. When it comes to us, human beings, the possibilities are limitless. There is so much we can do just by believing in ourselves and with practice. I hope you all liked the lesson we just read. Now, let us do an activity together. We will all step into the life of Isha. Isha is just a little girl like one of you. You will now see images on your screen. You have to see the characters in the image. You have to also read what are the characters saying. And you have to guess what Isha, the little girl, must have said or would have said over there. Let me show you one simple example. Do you see this picture? What do you see in the picture? How does Isha look? Isha looks sleepy, doesn't she? And what does her mother say? Her mother says, "Hurry up, Isha, or you'll be late." What do you think Isha must have said here? When Isha is looking so sleepy, she may have said, "Mummy, please let me sleep for another 5 more minutes, please." Okay? In this way, you have to see the image and guess what Isha must have said. On your screens, now you will see different images. When you see the image, see it properly and note down in your notebook what Isha must have said. If you have a textbook, please open page number 14 where this activity is given. There you can write down what Isha must have said. Isha looks worried. Isha's friend says, I think you should tell the teacher about it. What must Isha have said? Isha must have said, Oh my God, somebody tore my book. What should I do now? What do you see in the picture? It's Isha and her other classmate Nikhil. The teacher tells Nikhil, That's not the right answer, Nikhil. And we can see Isha raising her hand. What must Isha have said? Isha must have said, Teacher, teacher, I know the answer. What do you see in the picture? Isha is watching TV with her grandma. Isha's grandma says, Why do you like the program so much? Isha says, I love this program, Grandma. What do you see in the picture? Isha is having dinner with her parents and her grandmother. Isha's father says, You must eat everything that's on your plate. What must Isha have said? Isha may have said, Papa, I don't like this vegetable. What do you see in this picture? Isha is in bed and her mother is sitting beside her. Isha's mother says, But you've heard that story before, Isha. Isha may have said, Mummy, please tell me a bedtime story. Did you all like learning about Isha's life? I hope you did. Children, I hope you all liked today's session. It would be nice if all of you once again read the lesson of Chen Yauze. It's only a matter of practice. And then share it with your friends and family members. I would like you now to please have a look on page number 15. Here, you can pick any one of these images and then form a short story by answering the questions given here. Let me guide you a little. If you decide to make a story on this picture, the first question here is, when did it happen? If you see, there is a clock given here. It is 8:30. So, at 8:30, Isha was sitting for dinner with her family. This is how you can begin your story. Please try answering all the questions here for a particular event. Children, till we meet next time, take care, bye-bye and stay safe.